From Team Hot Wheels, 0. And from the Nebraska Red Dogs, Gwen Hoover.
Welcome, everybody. Just finishing up some announcements from the previous game for the Varsity International Tournament. They're announcing the MVPs. We're about 10 minutes away from game time. All right, welcome everybody to the National Wheelchair Basketball Association Prep Division National Champions. In just a few minutes here, we will have your Marquette Golden Eagles versus New York. You can see the incredible banner there from the moms of the Marquette team. Spent all night last night putting that together behind the team here. Sorry for the jiggly camera work here. I'm way zoomed in. It's a bit sensitive. We'll see what this camera angle gives us until we zoom back out. But hopefully they'll announce the players here and we'll get started in just a minute. a big shout out to Richmond, Virginia, and their hospitality team, Sportable, and the Sports Center here for making our kids feel so special. Pretty fantastic. Handshakes before the game. And we should have tip-off in just a few minutes here. The number 4 seed, New York, knocked off the undefeated Dallas Mavericks in the semifinal round. And Marquette Golden Eagles took care of Fairfax, number 3, and then Lakeshore. So we have the number 6 and number 4 seeds here for the final. All right, here they come, folks. WASA Golden Eagles, your starting 5. Sydney Whaley-Smith, Anna Cosgrove, Ivy Cosgrove, Lucy Raitt, and Leah are starting 5. All women starting 5 in this co-ed division. Very rare in prep wheelchair basketball. And we're almost ready for the tip-off for the championship. Here we go. Tip goes over to Marquette. Lucy's got the ball. Down to Ivy, over to Anna. Sydney's got position if they see her. She had to back out, otherwise it'd be a 3-second call. Over to Ivy. Sydney calling for the ball, not able to see her. Good defense by New York. They're going to have to send one of their bigger players over there. They've got 3 players on Sydney. That leaves Anna open, not able to finish the shot. Here comes New York. Ball tapped out of bounds, New York ball. We have not seen New York this season, so not sure what to expect. They've got some height, some speed out on the court. Their speed is what really allowed them to get ahead of Dallas. Sydney holding 14 on the outside. See if any of these players on New York have a long distance shot. Thus far, Marquette doing a great job keeping people out of the lane. About an 8-foot shot there. Number 11 took that shot. Sydney's got position down low. If they can get it to her, they get it over to her. Sydney's got about a 4-foot shot, and it goes in. That's tough to hold. If Sydney's able to get that shot consistently, Marquette's going to be in good shape. All right, 11 able to sneak in the lane, but he's got all kinds of hands on him. Likely should have been called a jump ball. It's not. The shot gets up. Sydney's got the ball. Leah's going to pick out number 11. Here comes Sydney down the court. Anna gets the ball poked away. Still Marquette ball. Ball stolen by New York. Not too many players tall enough to poke that ball away from Sydney. 21's got a little bit of height and some long arms, so we'll follow, see what happens there. Lucy's doing an incredible job, one of the best defenders in the league. Second tipped ball out of bounds by Lucy. Number 11 was able to sneak into the lane last time. Let's see what happens again. Looks like they're running their offense through 14, who's got some chair skills, but Lucy's there to stop it. Number 11 is taking both shots, so let's keep an eye on 11 and 14. Ivy doing a good job keeping 21 out. They're all the way by the three-point line. This bodes well for Marquette if they can execute their defense and keep people out of the lane. And they've had a couple of close shots already. Unfortunately, only one of them has fallen. Great defense by Marquette. Cut by 14 to the lane. She's got it. She's not able to get her chair under control. Ball's too high. Here comes Marquette. Watch how Leah is going to pick out a player right there. Leah's got somebody out. That leaves Sydney to get close to the rim. She gets it to Ivy. Ivy's got about a 4-foot shot. A little bit of nerves going on, I think. Not able to sink that shot. That's typically an easy shot for them. Hopefully, as the game progresses, they will settle down a little bit. All right, Sydney's got the rebound. A little bit of nerves on both sides of the court. Here comes Marquette. Sydney's got the ball. Leah's got a seal for her. That means somebody should be left open. Sydney's got the ball. They're going to reset their offense. Ball poked away. Marquette hasn't seen this before, this swiping at the ball, so they're going to have to adjust. That's the second steal that New York has had. 11's about 8 foot away from the hoop. Seems like the type of player that would be comfortable with that shot, but he's not. Repositions in front of the rim. 14's got the rebound. New York resets their offense. Again, excellent defense. It doesn't look like New York's comfortable taking that 10-foot shot. Timeout New York to talk about this incredible defense that Marquette has on them. This is a great facility here. You can see they've got a jumbotron up on the top there to announce the score and highlight various players. Great facility here in Richmond, Virginia. All right, ball's back in after the New York timeout. Both coaches have a chance to talk and see what is going on. Marquette was able to get in for some 4-foot shots, which bodes well. Their defense was able to keep New York out to those 10-foot shots or greater. So Marquette's able to execute thus far the game they want. Let's see what's changes from a coaching perspective. And ultimately, a lot of this game is going to be decided on whose nerves settle down first. 21 is able to break into the hoop. That's going to be an easy shot for him. Unable to execute. Again, nerves on both teams. Understandable in this spotlight. All right, Ivy Cosgrove gets hooked. She had a clean breakaway toward the hoop and got hooked on the back chair, so that's a foul. All right, ball's back to Marquette. Anna Cosgrove has it at the three-point line. Gets a seal there from two teammates. Sydney had some position in the lane, unable to get her the ball. Sydney's got the ball. Strong defense here from New York. not letting Ivy slide in there after the pick. Solid defense. Leah's got a seal there for Anna. Anna's got about a 6-foot shot and drains it. That bodes well for Marquette that Anna is able to hit that shot. Okay, number 11 has the ball out by the free throw line. Looks for about an 8-foot shot with lots of hands in his face. Not sure if this is nerves from New York or just great defense from Marquette, but they have not had a shot that was too close yet. Sydney has some position. That would be a tough pass. Gets it over to Ivy. Ivy's going to reset it to Anna. Look at that position that Sydney has down there. Looks like the strength of this defense is on the ball handlers so that they cannot get clear passes down to Sydney in the lane. It's a smart defense, but Sydney's able to sneak in. She's got about a 2-foot shot there. Off the rim, Anna's got it. Anna gets fouled. Two shots for Anna. First shot just off the back of the rim. Second shot, distant rebound. Second layer of offensive rebounds, are able to get it. 14 is quick. She's out there. Lucy's quicker, is able to stop her chair, and Marquette's able to set up their defense. 21 crashes the lane, and that shot just bounces out. A little bit clearer of a shot, friendly rim, but not able to execute. Here comes Marquette. Very talented Ivy Cosgrove, able to dribble around her defender, get in for the layup. Great to see her finish that. Timeout, Marquette. Score is Marquette 6, New York 0. There's about a minute, 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Definitely want to thank the sponsors of this incredible tournament. Able Now is one of the sponsors here, together with Performax and some others as well. Really appreciate their sponsorship, showing love to our kids. All right, New York basketball. Thus far, Marquette able to execute both the offense and the defense that they want to execute. This is their fourth game against very tough national teams. For both teams, a little bit of fatigue is going to be an issue. As soon as the adrenaline wears off, both teams are going to have to battle that because they are pushing hard here for what turns out to be about hour-long games. All right, here comes New York. Again, New York running its offense through 11 and 14. They have been able to get several cuts into the lane and some close shots. 14, again, about a 6-foot shot, not able to execute. Here comes Ivy Cosgrove. She's got two defenders. That leaves somebody's open. Anna comes over for the seal. Sydney's in the lane. Buckets. So number 21 is a great defender with those long arms and has been able to keep Sydney out to about a 4-foot shot. But on that play, not even he could stop Sydney on that shot. Marquette's up 8-0, 28 seconds to go. Sydney pulls out to number 11, not able to execute the pick and roll. Looks like, again, New York's offense is to slash into the lane, very similar to what we saw from Fairfax. That can be a very effective offense. Again, rough shot off the backboard. There's an offensive rebound, scramble for the ball. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession goes to New York because Marquette won the tip-off. So 6 seconds left. All right, New York's going to execute an inbound pass, able to get the ball in. 4 seconds left, jump ball. This one's going to Marquette with 2 seconds left. All right. Time's going to expire here after the first quarter. Strong first quarter. Your WASA Golden Eagles are up by 8. All right, this will be New York basketball. Remember, there are 2 jump balls right in the order there. So Marquette had won the tip, didn't get the first jump ball, got the second one. Now it's New York's turn to have possession at the start of the second quarter. Number 11's got the ball. 14 tries to slash in. Lucy's able to stop her. Looks like they're going to do a double screen on the right-hand side. That doesn't work. Perhaps they're going to try now the double screen on the left-hand side. Oh, 14 gets in. Shot just off to the right. Able to be tapped back in by New York. Great offensive rebound. Number 14's got the ball. They reset their offense. Looks like they're trying to line up both 14 and 11 for a shot. Number 21 has been a threat cutting into the lane. Looks like they have 3 solid players that are able to shoot or at least have the confidence to take a shot. 21 gets in the lane. Sydney's hand is in front. Ball is up. Oh, with this friendly rim, that usually falls. Does not fall for New York. Lots of shots in and out for them. Here comes Marquette. Ivy's got the ball crossing half court. Sydney with the ball underneath. Lapse on defense. I think with 21 taking that shot, was not able to get back on defense, and nobody else picked up Sydney. Ivy saw her down low. Quick bucket. Marquette's up 10-0. These 2 teams have not seen each other this year. Really hard to plan an offense and a defense. So understandable how New York is struggling. And kudos to the Marquette coaching staff for having a game plan ready to go. The ball got tipped back past half court, so that's not an over and back. They can go back and get it. And New York resets their offense. That's about an 8-foot shot. Too strong. Anna's got the rebound. Anna down to Leah. Leah almost had the rebound. With attention being paid to some of the other players, Leah's hopefully going to get some shots. She had an absolutely critical shot in the Final Four to help us preserve a lead. And great defender as well. New York just struggling to figure out how to cut in. 14 cuts in, and they're on the board. So that seems to be the offense that they can execute, is that slash to the lane. Marquette got a little bit lazy. 14 got ahead and was able to score. Here comes Marquette. Leah's got another shot, and it's good. With that double team over on Sydney, that's going to leave Leah open, and she makes them pay. All right, New York had some success the last time down the court with 14 slashing to the lane. She's got the ball now. Eleven takes about a 10-foot shot, overshoots. That ball is going to go out of bounds. Lots of baseline here. You can see on the left-hand side of your screen, we're using the clip-on rims, which means that there's about 6 to 8 feet of baseline. So even on those shots that go towards the baseline, often you can get an offensive rebound. And with 4 minutes left to go in the first half, Marquette is up 12-2. All right, we're back in action. Marquette brings the ball up. So the number one comment we get from other coaches is that they were unaware how solid our team defense is. So this New York team has 3 incredibly strong players, each of which can slash to the lane and score. So you can see how they can be effective against other teams when you have 3 strong players. Most teams don't have that, but with 5 strong defenders on the court, that's not an offense that's going to work against this team. Great pass over to Ivy. Ivy hits the bucket. Marquette extends their lead 14-2, 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the first half. Hopefully you can hear the chants out there from the Marquette team. They are decked out in their Marquette gear. 14 makes a strong move to the lane. Defense steps in front of her. And offensive foul called. If you roll your chair into another player, you're going to hit them with your foot plate, you're going to get that call called on you. Solid call by the referees there. You can see the frustration on the New York team's face. Always hate to see other teams like that. At the same time, excited that Marquette's up, as they are. Part of this is there is a separate stream and want to honor those other sponsors. So Top End is one of the sponsors that's being featured on the media timeout. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Yeah. I have some of the Kansas City family here. Carson, who is the sharpshooter on Kansas City, has given us trouble his entire career. His parents are here, and he is also watching the game. Sydney's in deep, scored a bucket there. You can play on prep until you are in 8th grade. And both Sydney and Lucy on this team are in 8th grade, so this is their last game on prep. Exciting way to finish out their careers. Oh, and one. Nice 8-foot shot from number 21. And he's going to go to the free throw line. I think New York has probably figured out at this point that they're going to have to settle into that 8-foot shot and get it to their players that have a shot at hitting that. All right, shot does not hit rim. That's an automatic whistle, and we get the ball underneath. Good thing, because there are some strong offensive rebounding positions. Notice at half court how Leah has 2 players pinned out, keeping them from getting back on defense. They're going to break as soon as Ivy and Anna cross the court. Now that leaves Leah wide open. It's over to Ivy. Ivy's got Sydney. Sydney's in for the bucket. You're going to have to double team Sydney. 21 is not able to hold Sydney by himself. There's only one defender that we've seen that's had a chance at doing that. That was number 33 on Lakeshore yesterday. But very few players can hold Sydney one-on-one. She escapes to the lane. Easy pass because there were so many people that I got picked out at half court. So watch this again. Sydney's out at half court. She's going to try to get number 21 out. And she's going to preserve her position here. She's going to wait, see how she has position to the rim. 21 able to sneak back in on defense. Shot falls a little short. Number 14's got the rebound. Look at how everybody is being kept 10 feet away from the rim. 21 who hit that shot last time. Offensive rebounding could be a good strategy for them. Doesn't connect here. Here comes Marquette with 1:14 left. They are up 18-4. That was a successful defensive strategy earlier, trying to swipe the ball out of the ball handler's hands. Our players do such a good job keeping their eyes up for the pass. Anna's got position. Oh, ball just rolls out. New York basketball. Again, everybody being kept 10 feet away. So there's a player that has fallen down. Typically, you wait to a neutral possession in order for them to get back up. Some referees not familiar with that particular rule, so they're able to get back to their full strength. That should have been an advantage to Marquette. Parents coming out to check on the players. Oh, looks like she's doing okay, just needs help from a parent getting her straps back together. Good to see that she's okay. They're showing replays on the screen above. That is so cool for both the fans and the kids to see that. Thanks again to Richmond, Virginia for treating our kids so well. 11 finally able to cut to the lane. Unfortunately leaves it short. Lucy's got the rebound. All right, Leah's got one seal. They're going to lead Lucy all the way to the lane. Cannot do that. Maybe at the beginning of the season, but Lucy has been in the gym Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, practicing those shots. She's a great finisher. Take about that 8-foot shot, ball's bouncing around, goes to New York, 4 seconds left. All right, 41's got it. Sydney's in his face. Ball not able to connect. That's the first half, folks. So after one half of basketball, Marquette Golden Eagles are up 20-4. It's a 10-minute halftime. We'll see you soon after that. Just mute. Okay, here comes New York, finally able to get a break, and they're able to finish. Marquette can't get complacent. Hold on a second. Great shot by Anna Cosgrove, unable to connect. 14 has got some speed here. Got the steal in the layup last time. Sydney's able to keep 21 out. He's got to get back out of the lane. See what New York does differently after halftime here. Understandably, you saw some frustration. Number 11's got the ball. He's about 10 feet away. That's a tough shot. He's going to take it. In and out. That shot is so close. You feel bad for those kids that have been, again, practicing all season long and not able to sink those shots here. Anna takes another shot, falls a little short. Here comes 14. She's got a ton of speed, a ton of energy. She gets one steal. She's got Lucy out there. We'll see what she can do. She forwards it over to 3. Tough call there. Looked like it might have gotten off of White. Didn't have a good camera angle there. Marquette's going to call a timeout. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. I got it. I fixed it. All right, 21's got really good position there, calling for the ball. That's about a 6-foot shot, decides not to take it, gets back to 14. 14's got about a 7-foot shot, drops it into the lane. 3 seconds in the lane, probably on number 3 down here in the corner. Tough call. New York was finally going to get a good shot off of a very good inbound play call. Coach, just a small lapse there. All right, Marquette's at the under end of the court on their offense. They'll get a good capture of their defense. As they say, defense wins championships. So lots of swiping at the ball. Anna doing a good job of ball control. Lucy's got it now. You can tell that New York's strategy here is to be very, very aggressive on defense and swipe the ball. Sydney's got the ball on top. Gets it over to Anna. Anna gets the ball poked away. Still Marquette ball. All right, Sydney's got the ball out at the free throw line. We'll see what she does with it. She's got the scoop. Coaches are not going to be happy about that errant shot. Marquette's got to stay under control here. They're able to set up on defense again. 11's able to get in for about a 6-foot shot. Has a very tall Sydney in front of him. She escapes out. Nobody in the lane. 25. He's to get back out. Defense here. Number 14, Sydney's going to slide to her. No. 21 finally able to get position and score. And the first few minutes of the third quarter here, New York has doubled their score. They've got 4 points. Marquette has yet to score. Likely going to see a timeout here, so that they can talk about it. Ball gets tapped away. Again, New York's strategy is going to be overly aggressive on the ball, and Marquette's going to have to do a better job with ball handling. Nice job. Sydney steals the ball. Scary fall there at half court. Let's hope that 41 is okay there. Get some help. Back up. Sorry, 21. Don't like to see anybody fall like that. All right, media timeout being called to get some attention to the great sponsors here. Gumanek Properties is bringing you this media break. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, hopefully during that timeout, they emphasized ball control and ball handling because they are going to double and triple team the ball handlers. It's almost as if they're executing a press as soon as people get across half court. The team does practice that and is able to break the press. Easy layup. So that's the exact right counter to that new defense that they see. So for the coaches to be able to identify that and for the players to be able to pick up and execute it, again, New York's defense this half has been basically to press us and press the ball handler at half. Can be a good strategy, but this team knows how to pass around and get control. Another close shot there. New York just not having the luck that they had in previous rounds with those shots falling. All right, Anna's got the ball. Great spin move. Causes number 3 to foul. What a great ball handling move by Anna Cosgrove. Ivy's got the ball. Sydney's got position down low. It's about a 4-foot shot. She drains it. Incredible shooting by Sydney. That is such a hard shot, but it's the one that they practice because it's the one that they know that they can get consistently. Incredible playing by Sydney Whaley-Smith. Number 14 brings the ball across the court. Marquette is back up to a 16-point lead. 14 has shown lots of great ball handling skills. She's stuck on the baseline here, gets it over to 11. The trio that you see here, 14, 21, and 11, all of the offense running through those 3 players. Leah's got 11 down there. Ivy's there. Oh, great cut to the lane by 14. Unable to connect. Lucy's got the rebound. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. You can see New York's players picking up players at half court. Ivy's able to get around them. Ball bounces around. It's New York basketball. That's a decent shot, decent look for Marquette. Oh, unbelievably unlucky shot there by number 14. Great hustle down the court. Hate to see those not fall for such great players. New York's having a tough time today. Anna's got the ball, dishes it to her sister Ivy. Ivy just off the front of the rim, New York ball. Marquette's got to get back. Lucy covering 14 here. Sydney's over on the taller number 41. 11's got it. Sydney's in front. Great pick and roll action. New York finally able to execute their offense. About 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ball poked away again. Able to stay in bounds. Scramble for the ball. Jump ball. This one goes to New York. So New York does have some height on us and some longer arms. So our ball handlers are some of the shorter players. They have great ball handling skills with those large arms reaching in and tapping it out. Can result in fouls, but can also be a very effective defense. Nice shot by 14. 14 finally starting to warm up here. There's 10 seconds to go. New York wins that quarter and cuts Marquette's lead from down to 12 points. It's 24-12. Marquette only scored 4 points that quarter, so New York able to cut into the lead a little bit here. Marquette's got a strong lead going into the fourth quarter with a 12-point lead, but they've got to protect the ball. If there are a few fast breaks here after tipped balls and steals, New York is good enough to come back in a hurry with that fast break offense. All right, this will be Marquette's basketball. New York had the last jump ball. We have 8 minutes of basketball left to go in the 24-25 National Wheelchair Basketball Association season. Again, 2 eighth graders on this team. Great move by Anna to get around 14. Let's see if that's able to free up anybody. Oh, it freed up Ivy in the middle. Bad pass. Here comes New York. Hopefully they're able to stay in front. 14 is pushing it all her might. Ivy's able to stay with her. 11's got about an 8-foot shot if he wants it. Great defense to get back in after the turnover. Eleven able to sneak way in. The foul and one. Can't let that happen. You can see Sydney talking to her team. Got to shake off the dust. All right, one shot. Got to get in for the rebound here. Shot goes in. That means it's no longer a double-digit lead. Marquette up by 9. They got to hang on to the ball, make sure they don't have turnovers. Coach should call a timeout here, I think. Leah's there for the outlet pass. Super aggressive. 14's overplayed. It's now picked out. Anna, great ball handling. Cut to the hoop. Decides to get it to the Sydney and reset this offense. Sydney's super strong and tall, using her body to protect the ball. No need to rush. She's got Leah down low. There's just too many arms there. Jump ball. That's going to go to New York. Clearly, Marquette cannot just rest on this big lead that they had. It's now down to a 9-point lead from 16. As New York shots start falling with those cuts to the lane, this could get close in a hurry. Strong defense here by Marquette, keeping everybody out of the lane. 21 calling for a pick. 11's going to be able to cut to the lane. Great defense by Leah, keeping them out. Ball just rims out. Rebound by Anna Cosgrove. Anna gets stopped out by the 3-point line. She can stay there for about 5 seconds, but then she's got to show some attempt to dribble out of the double team or otherwise. Sydney loses the ball. That's rare. Here comes New York. Oh, they're going to call Ivy Cosgrove for backing in. Looked like it was going to be a turnover on New York. So Marquette's got to hold on to the ball. All right, here we go. New York's got the ball in. They're letting 11 get close. They collapse in on them. Good defense. 11 hits. Marquette has only scored 4 points. You can see Sydney and other teams following. They're going to get a timeout here. Finally, the timeout given. Coaches had to holler for about 10 seconds to get that timeout. Marquette is up 24-17 with 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go.
At this time, we'd like to give special thanks to our foundational partners, Starbucks, Sydney Energy, Richmond Region Tourism, and Rico Sports and Entertainment Authority, Marquette, the Remodeling Institute, and Sound Management. We appreciate the support of local and WBF and this individual programs. Included in belonging by supporting the National Culture Basketball Championship right here in our hometown. Enjoy the game.
All right, let's see what Marquette coaches have drawn up here. Again, a hyper-aggressive defense, attacking our ball handlers. No fouls being called. New York has outscored Marquette by 9 points this half to cut into that 16-point lead that Marquette beat in the first half. All right, Lucy's got the ball. Let's see what they've drawn up. Anna's got there. Lucy's got the seal. Sydney's going to come all the way around. She gets held. It doesn't matter. Anna hits the 10-foot shot, giving Marquette a little bit of relief from this onslaught that's been happening from New York. Let's see if they can stop them on defense. New York has successfully scored on their last few tries. 14 cuts to the lane, decides not to do it. She's going to go out. Sydney's out on her. 21-11 has been in the lane a long time. Referees should really keep an eye on that. Nevertheless, a great finish. Here comes Marquette. Sydney's got the ball. Gets it over to Anna. Anna drops in the bucket. Anna Cosgrove coming on strong here with offense in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes left to go. Marquette's up by 9. Let's see if Marquette can stop this powerful second half offense by New York. 14's going to cut to the lane. She's been in there a long time. No 3-second call. Oh, lane opens up for 11. Gets a foul. Nice way for 11 to get open. We are at another media timeout to thank the sponsors here. Visit Richmond and the Richmond community here. Not only our sponsors, but have been very welcoming. Many of you may have seen the selection show that happened about a month ago, where we got our seating in the tournament. And they had great video clips, making our kids and our families feel very welcome here in Richmond, Virginia. All right, 2 shots coming here for New York. It was Marquette's defense in the first half, but some good coaching by New York. They've been able to score here in the second half, and Marquette's offense was a little bit dormant in the third quarter, but is back alive in this fourth quarter. 2 shots. First one rolls in. Second one goes out, tipped by Sydney. That unfortunately is like, oh, New York keeps the ball inbound. An error there by New York. That would have been their ball. But they might not have seen that Sydney tipped it, tried to save the ball. Ivan's got it. Sydney's got about a 4-foot shot and sinks it. Great to see Marquette's offense come back alive in the fourth quarter after being dormant in the third quarter. They're up by 10 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Timeout here to let 14 get back up in her chair. All right, you can see the tactic here of rolling the ball to half court. Marquette can't go pick it up, and so that saves New York some time. Time is not their friend at this point. Great cut by 14, lots of hands in her face. Ball is short, rebound. Second shot is up and good. Great rebound by number 3. Score is Marquette 30, New York 22, 3 minutes to go. Great seal by Leah. That breaks Ann up. Should leave somebody open. Marquette plays it safe, brings it back out to Sydney. Let's see what Sydney does here. Drops it off to Ivy. Way to be patient. They've got Sydney about 4 feet in front of the hoop. Sydney off the backboard and in. Thank goodness that we have our offensive running at full gear here in the fourth quarter, because my stress level is out of control here. Up 32-22 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here at the National Wheelchair Basketball Champions. Leah scoots in. Tough shot there. Ivy's got the rebound. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to start fouling, I think. They get it to Lucy. Lucy back over to Ivy, gets a seal. Marquette being very patient. Already this possession, 20 seconds off the clock. No shot clock in prep basketball. Sydney's got a way to the hoop. And she puts it in. Marquette up by 12 with 1 minute and 35 seconds to go. 2 difficult shots finished by Sydney in these last few seconds after a super strong run by New York. 14 looks for the shot. That's about a 12-foot shot. Haven't seen them hit it yet. 11's able to sneak in. He's far under the hoop. Unable to take it. Goes to the baseline. Turns around. Ivy's in his face. Jump shot. Leah's got the rebound. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go. Marquette is up 34-22. Ivy's got the ball. Brings it down to the right. Sydney's down low. Has to come back out of the lane. It over. Ivy lays it in. They're back up to a 14-point lead here in Richmond, Virginia. Timeout Marquette. 53.6 seconds left to go. Super strong run by New York in that third quarter. Closed the lead all the way down to 7 points, but it's back up to a 14-point lead with 53 seconds left to go. Fans on the screen from all the other prep teams. Junior Pacers and Ezra are here. Yes, Sydney Whaley Smith, number 15 on the blue team.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I think I can safely say congratulations.
I hope so. So most of the folks around here have gathered around the prep court, largely on the other sideline that you all can't see. We'll show a picture of the extensive crowd here. We're going to keep on the stream here to go through the award ceremony. assuming that Marquette can hold on to this 12-point lead in the last 53 seconds. All right, Eleanor and Sophia are in. $50 seconds left to go. 21's got the ball. Takes a three-point shot. Is fouled and hits the shot. So potential for a 4-point play here. So Marquette has decided to put some younger players in the last few minutes. New York is still hanging on here. Leah's got the rebound, gets it over to Anna. They're able to spend about 10 seconds behind half court. I'll see what New York does if they decide to foul here. Just be super aggressive with the ball. 30 seconds left. Steal by New York. Oh, that's got to be a 3-second call, but they do not call it. Maybe it's because of the lead in the game, but not a good call there. He was in the lane for about 4 seconds and then passed it. All right, just a few seconds here to go. Another attempted steal. New York has not given up yet here. They're down by 9 points with 12 seconds left. Good to see some of the Marquette players that hadn't seen any time yet get into this national championship game. Once in a lifetime opportunity. 11 seconds left to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. New York able to finish. But your 2025 champions are the WASA Marquette Golden Eagles. Parents rush onto the court to celebrate with their kids. Incredibly hard-working young women on this team. Parents are being shooed off of the courts. They're going to have to wait for the championship celebration. But they can't catch Easton with the flag on the back of his chair. Congratulations to Marquette. We're going to keep the stream going here for the award ceremony. We might go on mute for a while. What a tough team in New York. Unbelievable grit of that team, down by so much, but instead of being embarrassed by that score, came back and closed the lead to 7. In the last few minutes, it got it down to 7 again. Incredible tenacity of a great New York team that knocked out the #1 team in the country earlier this tournament. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to all of the people that participated in this tournament, the parents, everybody else. A great way to send off both Lucy and Sydney as seniors. Incredible for this all young women team, the only young women team in the entire tournament in this co-ed division. Congratulations, Marquette Golden Eagles. We'll be back in a few. They're able to cut down the net, similar to the champions and the other folks at the NCAA level. Here comes Sydney. Her turn now to cut the rim, cut the net. Here comes Ivy. Unbelievable. I wish you all knew how hard this team has worked all season. 3 hours every Saturday, showing up to the gym to shoot on Tuesday and Thursday. Incredible coaching, incredible fundamentals. Every team we play against talks about how amazing the fundamentals are of this team. It pays off. Here comes Leah cutting the net. Sorry for the jittery camera here, but one reason I do this announcing is to distract myself as a nervous parent. And for the rest of the time out here, we're not on a tripod, so please bear with me. Here's Ivy, who was our only offense in the third quarter and got the team going again. Coach Amber getting in there. All right, Coach! Great to see her developing as a coach here. Coach Jordan coming in. Really the heart of the entire WASA basketball program, junior and varsity. He's coached these kids for years and handed it off to Coach Jim this year. Coach Jim with the final cut of the net, able to keep a piece of the net. Let's go, Marquette. Lots of hugs from parents. All the siblings are here. Lots of joy all the way around. These kids work hard. These parents work hard. Sydney, how you feeling? Good job, Eleanor. Good job, Sophia. Great job, Leah. Anna, great job. You want to say hi to your family? We're a live stream. Say hi to your family. Great job, Ivy. Great job, Lucy. All right, let's go. All right, Marquette, follow me.
of the NWBA Junior Division, and Diana Winterstein, the Vice President of the NWBA Junior Division. First, we'd like to congratulate our third place finishers, the Dallas Junior Mavs.
This is the undefeated team all season that New York knocked out in the last round. Their first loss all season was in the Final Four.
Number 4, Ethan Hansen. Number 10, Kaden Jackson. Number 12, Jordan Picardo. Number 13, Keaton Anderson. Number 15, Evelyn Pelcher. Number 22, Vivian Hoop. Number 40, Emmett Wall. Number 43, Kellen Davis.
Coach Jim wearing the net.
Number 52, William Cutler. And number 42, Parker Wood.
There's Romy, one of the Paralympians. Comes to lots of the practices, shoots around with the girls.
Well deserved.
Strong emotions coming out from the players. What a send-off for Lucy and Sydney with Eleanor in the middle there. Eleanor, part of the heart of this team.
Let's hear it one more time for the Dallas Junior Mavs.
Check out these great family members here, all decked out.
Now it's time to recognize our runner-up finishers, the New York Fury.
All right, New York. Good job, New York.
Their roster, number 3, Austin Burr.
Again, New York knocked out the undefeated #1 team this season. And despite being down 16 after the first half, closed that lead down to 7. Played incredible basketball.
Number 20,
So proud of these kids, of all these teams. Everybody worked so hard throughout the season. Hate to see anybody lose.
It's so cute.
Number 26, Alana Jackson. And number 30, Felipe Diaz.
The championship shirts are out. The championship hats are out.
Soak it in. You don't get a lot of these moments. Soak it in. You look adorable. You're rubbing off. You look like a rich little boy. I'm not telling him that. Nope. Great job. Just love the moments. We're the sweetest of all.
Let's hear it one more time for our runners-up, the New York Fury. And now it's time to introduce our 2025 NWBA Varsity Invitational Champions, the WASA Marquette Eagles. Trophy.
Good job, Coach.
And now let's meet the roster for the Eagles. Number 1, Lucy Ray. Number 5, Eleanor Schumacher. Number 11, Sophia Klopp. Number 13, Anna Castro. Number 15, Sydney Wellersmith. Number 20, Ivy Castro. And number 24, Leah Schmidt. Assistant coach, Amber Info.
That's it.
Can I sneak through here, you guys? Thank you.
Let's hear one more time for the Eagles, the champions of the Pacific. It's now time to announce our MVP of the championship game from the Eagles, Sydney Wellesley.
She got a golden ball.
All right, it's now time to announce our team individual awards for the tournament. Let's hear one more time for our Canada champions. It's now time to announce our all-tournament teams in the prep division, starting first with the female tournament team. From the Bennett Blazers, Penelope Miller.
Can you get some vertical video? Or you can take a picture.
From the Marquette Eagles, Anna Castro. From the Louisville Lightning, Ayla Duncan.
We'd like to interview one of the parents. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so,
From the WASA Marquette Eagles, Lucy Wright.
there.
Okay.
When you get a chance, if you can just, after this is all done, run over to him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you. All right, Lucy.
And now for the first team, one more from the Lakeshore Sharks, Janelle Dobson. We'll now start with our second team all-tournament team from the Fairfax Falcons, Michael Bob. From the WASA Marquette Eagles, Ivy Castro. From the New York Rolling Fury, Angel Urbana. From the New York Rolling Fury, Emma D'Antonio. And from the Dallas Wheelchair Mavericks, Jordan Picardo. Let's hear it one more time for the second team of the Prep Division. And now we'll introduce the first team from the Prep Division. From Lake Sport Hawks, Jordan Bates. From the New York Rolling Fury, Mustafa Elding. From the Cincinnati Dragons, Victorious Rose Bennett. From the Kansas City Kings, Carson Henderson. And from the Mary Free Bet Pacers, Ezra Eichel. It's now time to announce our tournament MVPs. First for the female MVP from the WASA Marquette Eagles, Sydney Wellington.
Sydney Whaley Smith wins MVP of the national tournaments.
And our male MVP from the Dallas Wheelchair Mavericks, Ethan Hansen. Our final award this afternoon is for our Sportsmanship Award. And the winner from the Orlando Magic Dreamers, Rebecca DeCorio. Let's hear it one more time for all of our award winners. Thank you for this Saturday's game, and we hope you stick around for the championship of the Lakeshore Lakers and the Brooks Bull Sharks, which will start at 2 p.m.
Nice tank top you got there, Jordan.
All right, Mark Pitt, I want everybody
Now team tried to put it on.
Wait, can we wait? City's getting an interview.
Yep.
We have to wait. City's getting an interview.
Yeah, if they're all willing to go.
What do you need?
We're thinking, you guys have also the flag, yes?
Yeah.
And that giant stand. If you want, you think we could get a picture of your whole team with the flag and the stand set up and the parents if we get one giant picture?
Where would you like that?
Probably would be best to be over where you have that resting because there's nobody over
Okay. Hey, Coach, the media for the tournament wants a tournament picture with all of us underneath our sign over there. Hey, everybody.
I got one more thing before.
Hey, everybody, in on Coach quick, and then we got to go take some more pictures.
Talk about the team's performance today. Why were you guys so successful?
We've been practicing for this all year, and I think this whole tournament we've been playing really good. Our defense especially. We've had some bad games this year, but I think we learned from them.
This is the first time you've ever had an entire female team make it to a national championship and then win it. How awesome is that?
It's pretty great, I think.
Could you talk a little bit about like the sport of wheelchair basketball and more importantly, just like how is it impacting your life? How has it made you feel like a better person?
Yeah, I think it has been really fun. It has given me something to do and think about, and it's changed my life.
What's your favorite part about wheelchair basketball?
I like.
It's a mic drop. That's a mic drop. You say it's changed your life. How's it changed your life?
I just been able to play sports, and so that this has given me something to do, and the people I've met along the way have really become great friends with a bunch of my teammates, and it's been great.
When did you start playing?
I think this is my 6th or 7th year, so a while.
What led you to it? How did you get started?
My dad's work friend, he saw that I had a brace on, and he invited us to come and play, and I've just been doing it ever since.
Also, you like that spot on the low block?
Yeah. I've been practicing that a lot.
How much do you love?
Every practice, every chance I get, and I think that's what made me so successful.
And tell me about Anna and Ivy. Tell me about those two and how Coach had mentioned that you two have a really good friendship. Tell me about that.
Yes, they're great. They're great friends. I think they've really grown on the court and off the court. They're great shooters, and I think they'll go far.
How have they helped with you? How have they helped you? Or
Even though they're younger, they have given me a lot of tips and tricks on how I can do better, and I think I have also helped them. And yeah.
Anything specific?
Just at practice, we're always talking to each other, and we're always just letting each other know what we're doing good at and what we can work on.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
Grade?
8th grade.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Got a picture over here. Josh, get over.
Is that the MVP thing?
Do I have to go over there?
Yeah.
Sydney's with a lot of work.
Great. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Good to see you, buddy. Put this on me.
Everyone that has an outfit, we're giving some flag here as well. We want everyone in there to want. Mr. Whaley Smith, we need you.
I'll come in like I like you.
All right, thank you so much. Back here, you're going up. Oh my God, we'll see you in the championship, all right? And we know you were going to be tough. We had a plan. Try that.
All right, folks, that's it from the National Wheelchair Basketball Association National Championship. Your WASA Marquette Golden Eagles are champions. Let's go, Marquette.